Yeah, I'm back. Yes.
Okay. So did you understand the main concept of while loop?
Yes, I understood. This is while loop or for loop?
This is while loop. You can see the keyword while. There are two
Okay,
types of
okay.
looping.
Understand.
In loops, there are two major,
Okay.
keywords. So first one is while, second one is for. So we
Yeah.
can loop
Yeah.
in programming. We can loop using two keywords. First one is while, and second one is for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. So first
looping
one
is
is
nothing but looping is nothing but uh, it is repetition of other
yes,
values.
yes. Repetition of a block, repetition of a block, or repetition of something which will again repeat again and again over and over until the statement is false.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so it will repeat the whole
Yeah.
concept again and again. It will repeat the whole block again and again until the statement or until the condition is false.
Yeah. So like can it repeat the condition again until it is true?
No, when it is true, it will continue. You can see when it is true, it will continue. When it is false, it will break the state loop.
Okay, okay. So in any loop, when it is true, it will continue and it will be
Yes.
stop when it is
Yes.
false. But there
Yes.
is no vice versa. If it is false, it will not continue and make it true.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. So we are now looping, and we are telling that when it will loop, it will continue this loop when I less than 6. Okay.
Yeah, when the statement is true, it will continue. If the
Yes.
statement is false in the
It
loop,
will break.
will it continue?
Exactly. Now, when the statement is false, it will break. You can see when the below 5 is 6, then the statement is false and it directly stop this loop and print out the result.
Yeah. So what if you have written I is equal to 1? If you write I is equal to 6 in the above, so how the result will be? Yeah, there I is equal to 6. Then how the result will be?
Nothing will print because for, when they read the I equal to 6 and they come to this statement, so for the first time they come to this statement and see that, hey, 6 less than equal to 6, this statement is false, right?
Yeah.
Then
Okay,
it will
okay.
directly
Understood.
print the.
Yeah, understood. Yeah, understood the concept. Yeah. Next.
Okay. Okay, so let's say you're putting I equal to 1, okay? And you're telling that if, sorry, we will also cover conditional statements so that you can understand clearly about the conditional statement and looping concept together clearly, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so when I'm telling that, hey, bro, when if I equal 4, then print uh, hey, I am I, okay? So can you tell me what will be the result?
Yeah, why the F is written?
Yeah, so I covered it. What is the I explained the formatting in Python, right? Probably you cannot remember it. Okay. Anyway, I'll explain it again. So in the previous line, you can see that I used this part is a string, right?
Yeah,
But here I is 1, so I is number, right? So I is number,
yeah,
I is number, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So let me explain it. So you can see this is looking a little bit odd when I'm going to use string and number together, right?
yeah, yeah,
So, for this concept, you know, Python allows us to use F, where you can use string and variable. This is the variable, right?
yeah,
So where you can use string and variable at the same time. You don't need to use, comma or something like that. within the
Okay.
syntax of this part is, this is the syntax. F something, inside of this some strings, and then curly bracket. Inside of this curly bracket you can use any kind of variables. Okay.
Okay. Understand. Yeah, understand.
Okay, so can you tell me what will be the result?
So it should be hey, I am. So if I is equal to 4, when 4 is when I becomes 4, then it types a I am 4.
Yes. Did you understand this part of code?
Yes.
Okay, great. So they are checking each statement, and when it checks, when it finds I equal 4, I mean when it finds the value of I equal 4, then it prints this statement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's write another line of code. If I equal 5, print, hey, I am. So how will be the result? Can you tell me?
When I becomes 5, then it prints hey, I am 5.
So what will be the total result?
So it becomes like it becomes total result. So it will become 1, 2, 3. Hey, I am 4, and hey, I am 5.
No, it will print only hey I am 4, hey I am 5.
Okay, why?
Yes. So why should it print 1, 2, 3, 4? Can you explain me why this code should print 1, 2, 3?
Mm, because
Because
while yeah,
no, let's first it will assume I equal 1, right?
yeah,
Then it will enter this loop, right? And in this
yeah,
loop, it will check first I equal 1, that means this statement is true. But this statement is not true. So since this statement is not true, so it will skip
yeah,
this statement, right?
yeah,
And also it will skip this statement, right?
yes,
And then it will come to this line, and it will increase the value of I, and then the value of I will be 2.
yes,
And then it will again start from the first line. So now I equal to 2. So this statement is true, but these
mm,
two statements are not true.
yes,
So it will go to this line again, and the value of I will be 3.
yeah,
And then it will go to this line again, the value of I equal 3. So this statement is true. So,
yeah,
but those statements are not true.
yeah,
So it will go there, and I will be 4.
yeah,
It will go to this line.
yeah,
Oh, this statement is true.
yeah,
So it will come to this line, and this statement is true, and it will print, hey, I am 4. But this
yeah,
statement is not true. So it will skip this statement.
yeah, yeah,
So we got, hey, I am 4, and it will go there, and this value of I will be 5.
yeah,
And go to this statement. So this statement is true,
yes,
but this statement is false.
yes,
But this statement is true, so it will print, hey, I am 5.
okay, yeah,
And the I will be here 6. So this statement is false, and then it will totally break the loop and will print the result.
yeah. So why it is not breaking the loop in the beginning? Because when I is equal to 1, then when
Yeah,
it is checking I 2 less than 6, that time
yeah.
why it is not breaking the statement?
Sorry.
See, the statement, the loop is breaking when 6 less than 6 is
Yeah,
happening. That is a false statement. So,
yeah.
okay. Oh, yeah, understood. Yeah,
I'm
understood.
telling that, hey, bro, only continue this loop when the value of I less than 6. Only less
Yeah,
than 6. You will continue this loop when I will be only less than 6.
yeah, understood.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah,
Okay. So we learned conditional statements with while loop, right?
yeah,
Okay. So let's learn about for loop.
yeah.
Let's
Bro, I have one question, bro. So after learning like Python and Django and JavaScript, like after 6 months, if you practice, will you get any online jobs to work in the
you
internet?
can start. You can start to start.
I mean, can we find any jobs on in the internet,
You
like
can
online
try.
remote jobs?
You can create account on Upwork and Fiverr, and then you can start your searching. I'll show you if I continue with you, then I will obviously show you how can you beat or how can send offer to your client. In this way, you have to manage your client, and hopefully after if you continue, if you try continuously, then you will obviously get job because I'm working still.
Okay, okay. So the online companies will give work if you work if we work hard work, then they will give the work for us, right?
Yes,
Okay, bro. I'll practice more and after learning, I will try searching online.
of course. Okay.
Yeah,
So can you tell me what is this I'm writing now?
it is a list.
Exactly. 4x. Do you understand?
No, I understood only list.
Yes. So I'm telling that for x in fruits, then print x. That means app here we are we use for keyword, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So what this line is doing here is that this is go to this line and for x. So x
yeah,
target the first element, okay,
yeah,
in fruit, and then it prints the
yeah,
first element because this is loop. This is loop.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so since we are passing this x into this fruit variable,
yeah,
so this x variable will loop this list. So first it will target
yeah,
the first element and then it
yeah,
prints the apple and then it goes to the banana, that target the second
yeah,
element and then it prints the banana. The finally it targets the cherry and it prints cherry.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So X is considering as a variable in fruit list, and it is
Yes.
taking printing
And
all the
yeah. It
yeah,
loops over the fruit variable and the fruit list, okay, and it continues this looping until the elements are handled,
yeah,
okay. So if you
yes,
write another element, it will continue this element also. Let's say pop. You can see it will break only
yes,
when the list elements are ended,
yes,
okay.
yes,
Okay, you can also break your loop. So let's say if I write if x equal apple bread, It will print nothing. Banana.
Yeah.
It will print. Oh, okay. You can see apple. So we are
Yeah.
looping over this list, right?
Yeah.
So it will go to this first element and then come to this statement. So here X
Yes.
means apple, right?
Yeah.
So apple equal banana. This is false. So this is statement is
Yeah.
false. So it is skips this statement and come to this line and print apple, right?
Yeah.
And then then X goes to the second element. So and then it comes to
Yeah.
this statement. So banana equal banana. So now X equal banana and equal banana. So this statement is true, right?
Yeah.
So since this statement is true, so it never goes to this line. So they directly break this loop and print the result.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Understood.
Okay. Did you understand?
Yeah. Continue. What does continue mean?
Continue means continue. Reverse of,
Okay. When it should.
opposition of break.
Yeah. So till where it when it should continue.
Yeah.
Can you explain this?
Yeah. So in this way, the first element, they target the first element, and this statement is false. So they print the first element. So they come to this X come to the second element, and this statement is true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but here continue means they again go to this loop and target the third element.
Okay. Okay.
So here they got the permission to continue, right?
Yeah.
So for which they got which permission? They got the permission to continue the loop, right?
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why he comes to this line again and target the cherry. And this statement is false. And they come to this line and print cherry. And finally target this pop. And this statement is false. And then print pop.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say apple. You can see they first they target this apple, and when this statement is true, then go to this loop again to continue.
Yeah.
Did you get?
Yes, I understood.
Okay. So do you want to learn anything today?
Yeah, this is enough
I think,
because I need to
sorry,
practice.
yes, you need to practice, right?
Yeah, and can you tell me like live examples and projects of this one if fails and loops and anything live
Well,
examples?
yeah, of course, let's learn about it. You can see
Yeah.
for looping, they go to the first element and check the first statement. So X is not username. Username is
Yeah.
Hassan Natnoon, but first X, the value of X is username, right? So they
Yeah.
go, so this statement is false. That's why they print the sorry username did not match. And they again target the second
Yeah.
element. This statement is also false. Go to this line and print sorry the username did not match. In this way, they check third element. Also, this is false. And finally, they got the fourth element, and this is true. So that's why they print log D.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Understood.
Okay. So practice
Yeah.
the
Understood.
for loop, while loop, and next in the next class we will learn about looping in list tuples. I showed looping in list today, so I'll show you set, tuple, dictionaries, and etc. Okay, and then we will after the next class we will move to the function and classes in Python.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we will meet early, like 8 or 9. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Tomorrow we will meet early, early class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ping me when
So
you're
can you
ready.
please? Yeah. Can you please save the recording because later I will take the recording.